Hello, everyone. I'm Christine Gold, and welcome to Heart-Led Soul-Fed Podcast. We've been going live and offline since 2020. Now, it originally started out as the Power of Healing Your Energy show, formerly known as, but I'm your host, Christine Gold, and today we are diving into a truth that has been echoing in my heart for quite a while. Memory without emotional charge is, you fill in the blank, but I truly believe it's wisdom. Now, if you've been doing your shadow work lately, and I know so many of you have, this message might feel like medicine because the memories, the old wounds, the stories that once made us ache, they don't disappear. But the way we hold them, the way they hold us, changes. I want you to think back to a memory that used to trigger you. Maybe it brought up shame, anger, guilt, grief. And now, with the work you've done, when you revisit that memory, it feels lighter. There's more space and spaciousness. You can see the lesson without drowning in the emotion. And I call that emotional intelligence. And I remember when I first started with my dark night of the soul, I'm like, I can't meditate. At least that's what my mind would tell me, right? Instead of, I believe we're on the other side of that, or maybe you're new to this shadow work and spiritual awakening, whatever it is. Dark night of the soul, DNOTS, as I like to shorten it to. Your pain has a purpose. And the purpose is to realize how powerful you truly are at a soul level and always have been. You are infinite and infinite. Yes. And I was reminded by Dr. Joe Dispenza. He was recently on a podcast and he talked about the meditation piece and how we can be more curious. What's on the other side of my mind, my ego, saying, I can't meditate? That you can and you will. And the more that you practice moments of stillness, moments of reflection, sitting with that emotion and whatever emotions come up, it needs to, in order for it to heal, it must reveal. So that's what shadow work is all about. It's not about killing the shadow. We are yin and yang. We are two pieces of the same, or erasing our past, but it's about meeting it, seeing it, being aware of it, loving it, and reintegrating it. When we stop running from those memories and instead sit with them, breathe with them, because breath is transformational. Breath is, the wisdom keeper. Breath is transformation. Breath is life. Breath resets your nervous system. It takes you out of, the sympathetic, into the parasympathetic. It takes you out of the fight, flight, fawn, freeze, which are all responses to emotions that keep being triggered. And why are we triggered? Because we're not taking the time, the love, the care, the curiosity, maybe even the fear of going there, right? So what's left when you sit with them, breathe with them, and even thank them? Thank you for showing this to me. The emotional charge dissolves, and what's left is wisdom. And we all know the body keeps score. Emotional trappings, chakra, energy blocks, whatever you want to call them, is stored in the body. And yeah, you could say, well, it's in the family, genetics, I'm predisposed to cancer, I'm predisposed to this, or I have an autoimmune issue. Honestly, it's all connected and interconnected. This is the sacred alchemy of healing. Our shadow carries the very pieces of us we have hidden away, that especially as a child, and maybe you didn't have childhood trauma, but somewhere along in your life, you realized you had to shrink, you had to hide, you didn't want to be seen. Maybe you were told, we don't want to see you, we don't want to hear from you, you're dumb, you're not tall enough, you're too fat, whatever it is, you're too much. All of those labels that other people put on us, including our family, come from their own wounds. Yes. And those pieces are not our enemies. They're our teachers. Every trigger is a messenger. Every wound is an invitation. When the tears dry and the anger softens, the memory becomes a pearl of wisdom. Imagine we can carry forward. And, now that pearls are coming up, I remember being a child, I think I was around 12 years old, grade six is done, going into junior high. We drove from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, all the way down to California, all the way along the coast. That was the most amazing experience, the only way to see the Western coast. And I was in San Francisco. I definitely left my heart there. It's just one of those places. And on the Fisherman's Wharf, and then there's Alcatraz. There's so many things that I remember. The streets, everything was just very, very narrow and steep. And we came across a vendor who had pearls. So we were diving for pearls. And I remember having my own pearl. It's like a diamond without pressure and without the right elements and environment. It doesn't become the pearl. It doesn't become a diamond. So you are those. You are that. So really, how often do we resist repeating the same cycles because now we know better? Now, where does that come from? The mind, the ego, that intrinsic programming that runs in the background thinking it needs to protect you all the time. But let's put our weapons down here. That knowing didn't come from a textbook. It came from lived true experience, from feeling it, from healing it, transmuting it. So here's an invitation for you this week. Choose one memory that still feels heavy, that maybe there's a trigger in there. Sit with it. I love journaling. Journal it, sing it, dance it, speak it, express it. Ask, what is the wisdom in this? Maybe meditate with it and sit and see what is revealed. Maybe you hear something, you feel something, you see something, you know something. Can you look at it without judgment, without attaching the old story? Remember, the emotional charge dissolves. That's a sign you've integrated the lesson. I used to say to my clients all the time, have people would say, oh, my mom, she knows how to push my buttons, or so and so knows how to push my buttons. Have no buttons. So, beautiful soul, I'll leave this with you. Your past is not here to punish you. Your shadow is not here to shame you. They are both here to guide you into deeper wisdom, deeper compassion, deeper freedom. Because memory without emotional charge is not just wisdom, it is liberation, it is freedom. My gosh, wow. Thank you for walking this healing path with me. And if today's episode resonated, I want to hear your reflections. Message me on Instagram or Facebook at Medium Christine Gold, or you can reach out right here, Heart Led Soul Fed Podcast. Share this episode with the soul who needs it. Until next time, keep shining, keep healing, and keep remembering who you are. And if you're ready to go deeper with me, join me on upcoming spirit parties, retreats, mentorships, coaching, events, and more. I will leave a link below where you can book an introductory soul session with me so you can get to know how I work and how my life's work, my purpose on this planet, Earth, my soul's contract is for you to remember who you truly are. You are meant to thrive, not be a victim, not survive. And really, that is my life's work. And I so believe that for you. And if that brings up something for you right away, amazing. I would love to connect with you. Take care.